Welcome back, everybody, to another audio commentary by Script Supervisors. Today, we're going to be doing the second Guardians of the Galaxy movie, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, directed by James Gunn from 2017. This was the third film in Marvel's Phase 3 and the second Guardians of the Galaxy film. So, as you guys should have remembered, or I guess if you didn't listen to the first one, how this is going to work is you're going to queue up your own Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, and you're going to play it at the same time as us, and we are going to be talking over Guardians Volume 2. I, of course, am Jaden Yee, and
I'm Paulina Cormos.
Paulina's here with me, my
Yeah.
co-host. We're gonna get right into it. Just a little note of trivia that I have here before we start. James Gunn, when this was released on the red carpet, he said something, and it was pretty interesting. He said, "Make sure you hit that like button."
Oh, did he?
Yeah. So, unless you're James Gunn, who knows that he definitely didn't say this, you should hit the like button and subscribe.
Yeah, do it.
All right. We're gonna give you a countdown, so pause it if you need more time to get set up. But we're gonna get started here, and hit play in 3, 2, 1. So this Marvel Studios logo introduced Doctor Strange, and because this new logo was originally featured in Doctor Strange, incorporated him into the merge of characters. The film was announced a week before the release of Guardians of the Galaxy at San Diego Comic-Con in 2024, and it released on July 28th of 2017.
Nice.
So the car is a 1978 Ford Mustang Cobra, and it's the same colors as Peter Quill's Milano ship.
Oh, yeah, it is.
It's the blue and the orange. This song will come back later. This film is really about Peter's dad and his relationship with who his father is. And this song, Brandy, You're a Fine Girl by Looking Glass, is like a direct analog to like Meredith and Ego's relationship. Because the song is about a sailor who meets a beautiful girl, but he eventually leaves her for the sea. Like Ego leaves Meredith for his home planet.
That's interesting.
Yeah. And Meredith Quill here is played by Laura Haddock, who also had a small role in Captain America: The First Avenger, although James Gunn said that the two characters have no connection, which would have been fun if, like...
Did she play the mom in the first movie?
No, she did, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was going to say.
Yeah. I forgot to mention this when they passed the Dairy Queen, but there was a little dog outside that was played by James Gunn's dog, Dr. Wesley Von Spears.
No way his
Yeah.
dog is... Really?
His dog's name is Wesley Von Spears.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
34 years later. Wait.
So this is...
So he's 34?
Who?
Peter.
Peter Quill?
Yeah.
34-ish.
33, 34?
I mean, yeah, because she was pregnant, I think, when
Yeah.
they were talking.
So he's about 34.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this is actually set only months after the first Guardians movie, even though there's like 3-year gap in between their release
That's
dates.
crazy.
Yeah. So that device that Peter is holding that he's using to track the obelisk is a modified 1977 Mattel handheld electronic football game.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So Bradley Cooper wore a motion capture headset so that they could directly link his audio with his facial movements, which is different from the first one because he only provided the voice.
I think that helps more,
Yeah.
too.
They took Dave Bautista's makeup time down from 3 hours to 90 minutes.
That's impressive,
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
I think it's a craft you need to perfect.
Yep. This is probably, I think, in my top 10 best openings for a film ever. The Groot, like, dancing around. It's just so hilarious.
Oh, yeah.
It's time for more Groot trivia.
Ooh.
So, James Gunn actually did all of these. He motion captured Baby Groot's dances. And it took the visual effects team 2 years to, like, get the final motions and the final product
Right.
in this, for the scene.
Wow.
Vin Diesel recorded Groot's voice in 16 different languages this time, which is 10 more than he did for the first movie.
Wow.
I don't have the list of languages because I couldn't find it anywhere.
I
But,
believe you. I
yeah,
believe you. I believe you.
16 different languages, including English.
Wow.
James Gunn said that this song, Mr. Blue Sky by ELO, was the hardest song to get the license to because ELO previously licensed one of their songs to Marvel and then ended up getting cut from the film.
Oh, wow.
So they felt a little hurt, but
That's understandable.
James Gunn explained why they needed the song, and then ELO decided to let
I'm
them
so
use
glad they were able to use
Yeah.
it.
Me too. It fits so well. Continues the joke from the first movie.
Does he not know he's alive?
No, so there's actually a reason why Groot does this, and it's because he knows that Drax's wife didn't dance, and that's why Drax loved her. So out of respect
Oh.
for his wife, that's why Groot doesn't dance in front of him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I never knew why he didn't do that.
Yeah, and this was actually confirmed by James Gunn, so it's not like it was pretty cool detail that I learned. These little creatures were in the first movie too. They were running across the table.
Yeah, I remember that.
Cowboy Groot. So someone asked James Gunn on Twitter, in case you haven't noticed, James Gunn loves to use Twitter. But
Isn't it X now?
yeah, X.
Yeah.
James Gunn loves to use X Twitter. Although I think now he's using more threads on like the Instagram
It's
threads.
basically Twitter, yeah.
But someone asked him like why none of his characters ever said any F-bombs. And he ended up saying that you can usually get away with one F-bomb if it's used in a non-sexual way. But Groot, because he only says "I am Groot," dropped about 50 F-bombs in the entire movie, in his language.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
That's a lot of teeth.
Yep. This is Gamora's sword from the comics. It's called God Slayer.
Hmm. Ew. This is so disgusting.
Yeah. So the prop master for this movie created a 1:1 scale model of the 10-inch tall baby Groot for filming, mainly to be used for a lighting reference. But the model was sometimes puppeted against other cast members.
Makes sense.
Yeah. We'll find out why this is later in Volume 3. So this golden lady, her name is Aisha, and she's adapted from the comics where she's an artificial human life created by the Enclave in order to execute their plan to end all war and crime throughout the galaxy.
He's back.
It's Nebula. Family.
Family!
Family! So one reason Elizabeth Debicki was cast as Aisha was because of her height. The actress stands at about 6 foot and 2.5 inches, and during filming, she wore platforms to increase her height to 6 feet 7 inches.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Rocket loves to steal things.
Yeah. Baldy.
So this is the first feature film to be shot with a Red Digital Cinema's Weapon Dragon 8K digital camera. The camera is used. The camera uses a VistaVision sized digital sensor based on the 35 millimeter format developed in the 1950s that ran the film horizontally rather than vertically for a larger negative.
Hmm. Interesting.
Yeah. The shirt that Peter puts on actually says Gear Shift, which is a galactic company that makes candies.
Hmm.
So when Drax snuck up on Peter here, you can actually see him like a frame before standing in the background, and
Wait, actually?
yeah, and it comes back to like um, the joke in Infinity War where he says he's invisible because he stands so still. This is the other family subplot throughout the movie, Gamora's
There's
relationship
a
with
lot of
Nebula.
family subplots like
Yeah,
we talked about in the last movie.
yeah. The delivery on that line is just so good by Dave Bautista.
All of his like one-liners are so
Yeah.
funny because he just delivers it so seriously and
Yeah.
I love it.
So the noises here in the setup of these little pods is meant to resemble a like an 80s 70s arcade.
It
And
does give that
yeah,
feel,
and you can like
yeah.
hear the noises too. Like it
Oh
sounds like
yeah.
Galaga almost. So the role of this sovereign admiral, the guy who's talking to Aisha,
Hmm.
was written specifically for Ben Boder, the star of James Gunn's all-time favorite TV series Farscape. Gunn ran into him a couple of years before filming and asked him if he would make a cameo, and he agreed.
He said, "Let me hit it in high shift. Let me gear shift it."
Yeah. I love like the little Groot animations. He's trying to hold on to the chair.
It's so adorable.
Yeah.
And there you
Oh. Yeah, Nebula starts.
go.
This is like how it used to be at arcades too, when like a kid
With
was
like high
doing,
score,
yeah, a kid was
yeah.
doing really good and getting a high score at a thing, and everybody would gather around him. So underneath the spacesuits for emergency instructions, the letters spelled out "or just for fun" were written by James Gunn himself.
Very nice.
It's basically just an arcade.
Yeah. Yeah, that's way.
Yeah.
The side eye is like bulging out of her head.
Yeah. Tiny little man. So you'll notice that both the Milano and Drax catch on fire from the atmospheric pressure as they enter the jump point. Oh no, the cassette. So those are gear shift candies.
That's so
Yeah.
cute.
Burhart. So the coordinates under these the planets actually like translate to things. In the first movie, they translated to like things about Peter's mom. In this movie,
Hmm.
they translate to like things hinting towards Rocket's origin story.
Ah,
Yeah.
interesting.
It's the best excuse ever. I did it because I wanted to.
This is real.
Yeah, trash pandas are a common name for nickname for raccoons. So according to Chris Pratt, oh jeez,
The 1 inch
the 1 inch
man.
man. According to Chris Pratt, shooting this movie helped him come to terms with his own father's death, because he passed away while Chris Pratt was filming Jurassic World in 2014. But the actor didn't really get a chance to deal with the death at the time because he was busy filming and he wanted to keep the rest of the cast spirits up. So for a film that director James Gunn described as a story about fathers, Pratt was able to open up old wounds that had been healing for some time and acknowledge the fact that some wounds cannot be completely healed, such as the death of a parent.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think a lot of people forget sometimes that actors go through family
Yeah.
deaths and they're just kind of expected to move on.
Yeah. So I'm glad this did that for
Yeah.
Chris Pratt. Yeah. These are actually love bots. So the girl sitting with Howard the Duck is the she's a Ravager named Molly, and she's played by Molly Quinn, who at the time was also dating someone who made Ellen Gale, who made a cameo appearance as one of Stakar Ogord's Ravagers.
Hmm.
So if you look closely in this next shot, let's see, right here, there's a painting of a walrus in the back.
Yeah.
It's meant to be a reference to a walrus from the comics named Walrus. He was later adapted into Teefs from Guardians 3.
Hmm.
In the comics, he's a friend of Rocket Raccoon's.
Sylvester Stallone.
Sylvester Stallone.
Can never understand what he's saying, but that's what makes him so great.
Yeah. So Sylvester Stallone plays a character called Stakar Ogord, who's adapted from the comics where he's the son of the villain Quasar, and also has the powers of the Hawk God, taking on the name Starhawk. He's also an original member of the Guardians of the Galaxy with Yondu.
Hmm.
And you see that crystal guy who's next to him?
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy's name is Martinex Tanaga. He's adapted from the comics where he's a scientist from Pluto, and he became a member of the Guardians of the Galaxy when his species was wiped out by the Badoons.
Hmm.
So the fins on Stakar's shoulder pads are a
Hmm.
reference to his comic book costume.
Hmm.
They were one big family.
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 This is Taserface. And Taserface is adapted from the comics where he's a disgraced member of the Stark race who took on the name Overkill. The race was named because they evolved from Tony Stark's technology.
Oh, interesting. I love this part.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah. Majestic music continues.
He's like, why is it taking so long?
Yeah.
Just walking like,
In an alternate future in the comics, Aisha is the biological father of Stakar Ogord.
oh wow.
Oh,
No.
poor Rocket.
Then you should have stayed on Earth. I
Yeah.
mean, what? Did I say that?
Add it to the list of fathers in the Marvel Universe who have abandoned their kids.
Abandonment, neglect.
The amount of fathers who left to go get milk.
Never came back. I feel like for like Disney animated movies, it's always moms.
Yeah.
And then I guess for Marvel, it's always dads.
It's the dads.
But it would make sense since most of the Marvel superheroes are male based.
Yeah.
And it's like easier to tell that point with a dad leaving than a mom. Because
Yeah.
like everyone loves a mama's boy. You can't get rid of the mom. You know?
Yeah.
She's like,
Yeah.
what?
Her, Mantis learns all of her social interactions from the Guardians of the Galaxy. So that's what makes, to me,
Well-
that's what makes her character, like, really cool, is her, like, her social skills aren't as evolved as everybody else's.
Well, it's because she's been living with one dude in
Yeah.
a ship for whoever knows how long.
Yeah. Zardu Hasselfrau.
David Hasselhoff.
We'll have some more trivia about David Hasselhoff later.
Play ball.
He just wants to play catch.
He just wants to fetch the ball.
Yeah. I think you mean Hasselfrau.
David Hasselhoff. Ooh, relationship? Holding hands?
She's like, nope, not falling for you. But
She's
she
like,
is.
she's like, absolutely not. I can't believe I just did that.
Yeah. Aw,
Don't leave baby Groot.
he's so sad.
Never say never, my friend.
Yeah.
Relationship between them.
He just wants a family.
Family.
The Chain by Fleetwood Mac.
Love Fleetwood Mac.
Yeah.
Even she's like, I don't have a family.
Yeah.
Question, since you know most Marvel stuff,
Yes, I.
is there a specific reason why the ship is designed this way?
Yes, because it's specifically shaped like an egg. Because Ego wants, his goal is to basically implant himself across the universe. Like, so you see that with like that little plant at the beginning.
Right.
It's actually like a thing from the comics where, like a celestial will implant an egg inside of a planet, and then it'll do what's called an emergence, and a new celestial will be born. Except with Ego, he's expanding himself. So instead of the new planet becoming another celestial like it does in Eternals, Ego just the planet becomes part of Ego.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah. I love that doorway joke. That doorway joke is hilarious.
She's an
Samantha's. Yeah.
empath. Sorry,
No,
sorry.
it's okay. Yeah. Mantis is adapted from the comics, where she's a human of Vietnamese and German descent, who was given to the Kree Empire as a baby in order to mate with a race called the Katati and produce a celestial messiah. She later had her memory wiped and became member of different superhero teams, including the Avengers, the Guardians of the Galaxy, and the Fantastic Four.
That's interesting.
Peter's sexual fantasies about Gamora. My face kind of hurts from smiling so much.
Uh,
That's because she has the same sexual feelings for Quill.
oh, I never thought about that. But yeah, that would make sense because she looked at him like, I do, man.
She saw him shirtless earlier.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I saw that quick little peek of the eyes.
Yeah, James Gunn chose to make Mantis an alien instead of a human because he wanted Peter Quill to be the only character from Earth.
I think that's smart.
Yeah.
Southern Nights.
Yeah. Southern Nights. I regularly listen to all these like Guardian songs. They're just so good. The music, like the music choice for these movies, it's so good. I love all of
Well,
these
like,
songs.
my dad was an 80s kid, teenager,
Yeah.
whatever. So, like, he listened to so much 80s music already that, like, growing up, I just by default listened to it. So I'm like, 80s? I think I know, like, every single song, and then, like,
Yeah.
throw country in there.
Yeah.
Mm.
That little like spider thing that Ravager just ate. Um, he was, or the stink bug that gets eaten
Ugh.
is made of chocolate and black honey. Oh, yeah. That needles kind of made me shiver too.
That made me think of, like,
Yeah.
bad acupuncture.
Yeah.
That's really good.
This is a really cool shot, yeah. So to make the Ravagers the belts, prop master Russell Bobbitt and his team cut the leather themselves rather than buying existing belts, and then parts from different electronic devices such as radios and cell phones were glued together to make each belt unique and specific to the character.
I love that.
Yeah. The skeletons. He sounds like a pirate. Oof.
Oh, that has got to suck.
Yeah.
Just punches like 50 times.
Yeah.
You can't beat that though,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Oh, poor Groot.
Not the hand. He's
Yeah.
only a baby. He just wants his friend.
Yeah.
But like I know she doesn't want to die either, so like
Yeah.
why of course the guy with the glasses would be the nerd. Oh my lord.
Reminds me of that shot from The Office.
They're like,
Huh?
yeah. Ew. Oh. Ugh. So creepy. No
Hello,
kidding. Everyone
boys.
told you it wasn't right. Like,
Yeah. It's a beautiful shot. So the prop master had difficulty finding cassette decks that were used in the first film, and all the Sony Walkman headphones that they found were broken. So
dang.
Bobbitt contacted Sony to see if they had any available for filming. They didn't. So he created 6 from scratch.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I mean, that's impressive, but like, wow.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So here are some names of people that were considered for the role of Ego: Gary Oldman, Christoph Waltz, Christopher Plummer, Alec Baldwin, Ron Perlman, Stephen Lang, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Bruce Willis, Robert De Niro, Mel Gibson, and Liam Neeson.
Liam Neeson?
Yep.
You have taken my son. I will find you and I will kill you. I think
Yeah.
Liam Neeson would have just been too. I don't know.
Yeah, I think Kurt Russell was the right choice to play Ego.
Liam Neeson's just too like mean sounding. Like it just has too deep of a voice to work for this
Yeah.
character.
So the production designers designed the floors and the cushions of Ego's planet to look like brain cells.
What? I was watching the movie like hardcore there for a second. What'd you say?
The production designers designed the floors and the cushions to look like brain cells.
Ooh.
Yeah. because he's got his giant brain.
Oh, brain.
Mhm. Ego's humanoid form resembles his Ego Prime form from the comics.
Makes sense. He wants Smusher.
It's a very specific image he's generating.
Ew.
Not much of a silent night.
Okay. Tough question.
Yep.
Aw, poor baby.
Yeah, poor Groot. So this Ravager that's screaming over here, his name is Tulk Olsen. He's adapted from the comics where he's a galactic bounty hunter who accepts jobs from people like Ronan the Accuser from the first film. This is a really brutal scene. You see exactly the kind of carnage that these Ravagers are doing to each other.
But you also get more of an experience of what the Ravager's personality is and stuff
Yeah.
because we didn't really see it in the first movie as much.
Right, yeah. You're totally right.
Uh,
Yeah, trail of bodies.
he can't do anything.
Yeah.
Oof. Yeah. Even though like
That guy with the goggles, his name's Jeff.
just Jeff.
His name's Jeff.
Ew.
If you watch Groot here, he looks back and forth. Of course you do.
Getting into family dynamic from a sick way.
That look on his face is priceless. More daddy issues.
Yeah. At least she understands her dad's a terrible person.
Yeah.
It's so real.
Yeah.
That, oh my
Oof.
gosh. The slickest but saddest joke of them all.
Yeah. Family.
Family.
He made a ball. A touching moment.
Aw.
James Gunn makes us feel really good about Peter and his father. Like they might actually be a family.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
Drax.
so mean. He realizes he's like, oops.
Yeah. Me.
Jaden,
So
literally have a girlfriend. Ah. I hope whoever listens to this shakes their head at that.
Nadia, if you're listening, I'm sorry.
Dang.
So Palm Clemenkeff, who plays Mantis, she also provided the voice for the French version because she is French Canadian.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Hey,
Hey.
hey.
Ugh. Oh my gosh. Uh-oh. Suspicious.
Sus.
Sussy baka.
Boom, 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 boom. Oh,
Yes, don't kill the adorable thing.
yeah. Employees. Original Guardians of the Galaxy reference. Family.
Family. Family. It's family.
Family.
I saw that look. Aww. You got hazed.
So really, it does a good job of showing how Groot's feeling with all those huge people around. Oh, poor Groot. That guy who kind of only has hair on half of his head, his name is Half Nut. Oh, poor Groot.
Oh.
Oh, Groot. He's sucking his thumb.
Ew. Well, it's red.
It is red, yeah.
Ish.
So although Groot brings Vorker's eye to Yondu and Rocket, Vorker doesn't actually appear in the film.
It's so sad.
Yeah.
Oh
He cut off someone's toe. Very. Come a Little Bit Closer is such a good choice of music for this scene. The fin that Yandu's wearing is a little more comic accurate to his
I remember you saying this
Yeah.
last time. Yeah.
his comic book fin. So these two guns are actually named Katie and Vicky. Slow motion walk down hallway.
Little tiny Groot.
Tiny Groot.
Ugh. I did not need to see a close up of that. Imagine if he couldn't whistle.
Yeah.
That would be so unfortunate.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. It's like mass murder.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, Jeff.
not Jeff.
Yeah.
He was like the best one.
There's a deleted scene where Gamora and Nebula find Jeff on the quadrant, and he's like screaming from his wounds, but it got cut from the final film. But James Gunn said that there is a possibility that he's still alive somewhere.
Yes. Go Jeff.
He's played by James Gunn's personal friend, Steve Agee.
Steve.
Oops.
Little things.
Yeah, little trinkets. Kraglin has kind of a bigger role in this movie, and I'm glad he does because he's a cool character. So Rocket's navigation tablet here shows a couple of different planets. Dreslar, Hala, Terma, Terra, and Ego. Terra is Earth. Oh, this is the Cronin homeworld of Rhea. It's a lot of jumps.
Oh no.
Sam Cooke's Bring It On Home to Me.
He says that about like every singer, but
Yeah.
like okay.
Some unspoken thing.
Mm-hmm. I like her shoes. I just noticed the little detail.
Yeah. She's enjoying it a little bit.
Yeah, what woman would enjoy a dance?
Dance with Chris Pratt. I'd enjoy a dance with Chris Pratt.
Okay.
It's actually a really good TV show. Logic 100.
Yep. Half Blood.
Yep.
Real!
His
Real moment!
family. Gamora exposes him.
He'll understand in like a couple minutes.
Yeah. Gamora and Peter dancing together. She hears something.
Oh look.
If I had a nickel for every time a Guardians of the Galaxy member crashed their spaceship into someone, I'd have a lot of nickels.
I think everyone would be hella rich.
Yeah.
That's like if you were comparing to be like, if I had a nickel for every time a fan favorite died in a Marvel movie, I'd be a millionaire.
Yeah.
Nope, she's gonna keep going.
Yeah. Big Gun. She's strong.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, she is cybernetically enhanced.
You know, I was kind of expecting it was just gonna be a one big like zoom and then
Yeah.
boom thing, which would have been way more funnier. But this was funny too.
Yeah.
Okay, that's funny.
Yeah.
There it is. Ew, I hate watching Nebula. Like,
Me and my brother when we were 5 and 6.
me and my brother when we were 5 and 3. No, 2. Wait, okay, this doesn't work. I need to pick different ages because we're 3 years apart. 10 and 7. There you
10
go.
and 7,
'Cause I
there
mean,
you
like
go.
a 5-year-old and a 2-year-old would not fight. That would be bad.
Yeah. This is so relatable. Siblings always just like play fight like this.
I don't know if they're play fighting, but
She
fighting,
just wants to
yeah.
win. Yeah.
Family.
Family. Brandy again.
Mm.
Meredith.
Oh, it's like you were just talking
Yeah.
about.
Yeah. Pac-Man and
Oh my
Skeletor.
gosh. That is so bad. Oh my. Drax is like the typical, like, just white guy, like,
Yeah.
I only like the hot girls with the big butts. Wait, what did she just say? I totally missed that. Wait, what?
She was gonna tell him that ego kills his kids.
What?
Wait, just wait.
I haven't watched this movie in a long time.
Oh. So these are all Ego's children.
Oh my god.
Yeah, James Gunn said that there were a lot of like Easter eggs to like other aliens and in the
How many
pile
kids did he
skeletons.
make? Meanwhile.
Stan Lee cameo. So that was based off of the fan theory that um, that Stan Lee was a watcher in all of the Marvel films, and that he was actually the same character. It's meant to be a reference to his character in Captain America: Civil War, but James Gunn forgot that that movie takes place 2 years after this one, so it kind of doesn't make sense. But still,
Family connection!
family. Yeah, Rocket and Yondu are almost like brothers.
Okay, I wouldn't say that. Maybe like soul brothers, but like physically brothers? No.
Oh, I meant like adopted brothers. Like
Yeah,
adopted
that's why I was
brothers
like
almost,
spiritually,
yeah. Spiritually.
emotionally connected brothers.
One's blue. One's blue.
A blue raccoon.
Blue raccoon.
That would have been funny. He's gonna kill this man.
Mm-hmm. Gotta catch 'em
Oh
all.
my lord.
He had like a Pokemon checklist that he had to get through. Have
That's
different kids with.
disgusting. Family!
Family.
She's like, God damn it, I just want to be a part of a family.
I just got my sister back. This is where he snaps out of it.
I forgot about that, yeah. the crazy, like, killer eyes look. Dude, he's a celestial. You can't kill him.
David Hasselhoff. David Hasselhoff played Nick Fury in a Nick Fury movie that came out in 1998. Ascaveria. A face. Rip Peters Walkman.
Yeah.
Get a number of cameo planets in the expansion scene. So this is Earth.
Earth.
Yeah. The Dairy
The
Queen.
Dairy Queen has changed.
Yeah. Fan food, not fast food. Guardian smashed into an enemy. Oh, Groot.
Baby Groot.
It's Groot. The whole track.
No. Beat him up. Beat him up.
Smurfette.
Smurfette.
Smurfette. Raboon.
Get out of. Get out. Wait, you just noticed he's there? Ah! Thrusters were not back on, my friend.
These things are cool.
Ugh. This should be a ride.
Yeah.
This should be a ride.
Guardians rides are the best.
The Tower of Terror that's now the
Mission Breakout. Yeah.
So good. And with the music, I think that's why I enjoy it so much.
Yeah, and Cosmic Rewind and Epcot.
Oh my gosh.
So good.
What?
Soup.
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 Uh-oh. Not these dudes.
It's the Sovereign.
So many.
The arcade.
But at least they can help destroy the planet.
Yeah.
In a way.
Yeah.
So. He's just like, oh, shit.
A ball.
Obviously not.
The brain.
That's cool.
Yeah.
No, we just. And there they go.
Oh, Groot.
Baby Groot. Cute.
Superhero landing.
Cue the Marvel Circle. Marvel Circle. Marvel Circle.
The Harbulary batteries. Guardians of the Galaxy theme.
Ba-da-da. He's back.
Oh.
Adorable.
Yeah. Mantis and Drax have a very sibling-like relationship.
Don't they get into an actual relationship or
No,
no? Okay.
Yeah. they're just best friends.
Besties.
Drax.
A flashlight.
Slow motion.
Da-da-da-da-da.
This is a great scene. Happy Groot noises.
We're all gonna die. Mm.
People when they
That's
lose arcade games.
yeah. He can fly. It's Mary Poppins.
Mary Poppins.
Oh wait, he just made the joke. I did
Money shot.
not. That is a good money shot.
Yeah.
Circle. Circle shot. That's your poster. That's your movie poster right there.
She got hit with the rock.
Oh, I looked away for like a. Go group, go group, go. Go, go, go. Oh. Ooh, ooh.
Drax and his sensitive nipples. Boss battle time.
Sisters moment. Even though I didn't see her jump off at all, but okay.
Yeah. Oof.
Ouch. Wee. No!
Alarm.
Alarm,
Sounds like
alarm.
my alarm that I wake up to in the morning.
No! This is not better.
Ooh, poor Greglin.
Come on, bestie, you can do it. Yes. Ouch. So weird.
No, his family.
No!
His family. Oh,
Come
poor
on,
Groot.
Groot. Come on, Groot.
Oh. Oh, that's an image.
Yeah.
Those are James Gunn's parents.
His
And
parents just died.
yeah.
His parents tragically died in the blue
Mhm.
blob.
And then that cop was his name was Fitzgibbon.
Hmm.
You remember Dr. Fitzgibbon from the first movie?
Yes.
It's Officer Fitzgibbon. This is Xandar. The Sovereign
The
planet with the
rats.
Orlonis on it. This is a planet called Elsk. Mouthful of rock.
Oh.
His real family.
Yeah.
The chain.
Squished.
His Walkman. The lyrics here are so perfect. That's Peter Quill's grandfather from the first movie.
Wait, yeah, you're right.
Mhm.
Hit it, boy. Hit it, Groot.
Groot's free.
Oh, look at that. The brain. The way. Come on, Groot.
The decision. Oh, run, Groot.
No.
F-bomb.
Twig.
Twig.
Twig. What?
Giant Pac-Man.
He points.
The skeleton. Oh, Rocket.
Quill can fly though, so he's fine.
Yeah.
He has a built-in flight suit.
Yep. Kaboom.
Bye-bye.
Aw. Family.
Aww.
Aw. Trinkets. Blue frog.
Mm-hmm. The troll.
The troll doll. So these are actual, like, real U.S. military patches that he has on him.
Wow.
That green one was for working with ICBMs.
I'm gonna cry. That's so
Emotions.
sad.
The emotions are hitting hard. Family.
Family.
What is this? Nebula's thinking.
She's like, the heck?
Aww.
There we go.
They're hugging each other. Father and Son by Cat Stevens. Very fitting for this story.
Yeah.
Oh, Groot. This is such a cool concept.
Oh yeah.
It's really good acting. Like, he can't contain his excitement, and you can tell by the way he shows it.
His like 5 minute total cameo.
Yeah. This is Charlie 27. He's adapted from the comics where he was a genetically engineered soldier from Jupiter.
Hmm.
This is Alita Ogord, Stakar's wife, who also is Starhawk in the comics. She's actually played by Michelle Yeoh, who plays a completely different character in Shang-Chi.
Hmm.
Oh. Oh. Groot wants to be held by Drax.
Oh, he's just a baby.
Just a baby. Drax. Guardians of the Galaxy.
That was a good movie. They
Mhm.
really connected more at the emotional side this time.
Yeah. They really expand on how the Guardians are all kind of misfits and they all have like tragic backstories, and that's what bonds them together.
Oh my god.
Just walks away. Okay. Got some trivia here for the end. Um, Michelle Yeoh, who played Alita Ogord, was cast as a tribute to the 1990s Hong Kong films, um, because James Gunn was a fan. If you look carefully in the credits, it'll pop up here in a second. Some of the names and some of the titles say "I am Groot."
I did see that.
Yeah.
It was like right before you said it.
Yep. Yeah, they translate into different names and titles. Cosmo. So this is the original Guardians of the Galaxy team. Uh, we've got Yondu was an original member, but then Stakar Ogord, Charlie 27, Manetrix, who was the crystal guy,
Mm-hmm.
the little robotic head, name was Mainframe, voiced by Miley Cyrus,
Mm.
and
Oh.
Alita Ogord, and then Kruger was the guy who made the thumbs up. He actually does that with the same magic that Doctor Strange uses.
Nice.
He's a mystical arts ravager. Anyway, this song, uh, the this movie was intended to um, feature a race called the Sneepers, but the Marvel legal team informed James Gunn that he couldn't use the word sniper in the movie because it means something inappropriate in Icelandic.
Oh.
Something very inappropriate. Um, but they later recalled the decision and told James Gunn he could put one sniper in the movie. So this, not this song at the end. Um, the song in the next portion of the credits is going to be. It's credited to a band called The Sneepers featuring David Hasselhoff. Yeah, so Mainframe, that head that was voiced by Miley Cyrus, is adapted from the comics, where she is a future version of Vision and an original member of the Guardians. And then Kruger is a Lem who's adapted from the comics, who in an alternate future was the Sorcerer Supreme. And he was also trained by Doctor Strange. Deleted scenes. So a deleted scene featuring Simon Williams, who in the comics was Wonder Man, played by Nathan Fillion, was cut from the film. The scene would have featured a number of fictional movies, including Arkin, a spoof of the 1982 epic fantasy movie Conan the Barbarian, Tony Stark, a biopic about Tony Stark in the style of Danny Boyle's Steve Jobs, Haxan 2, an action horror movie, and the hypothetical sequel of the Swedish-Danish film Haxan, and then Toxic Janitor 2.
Interesting.
So Adam Warlock was originally supposed to have a larger role in the movie. However, James Gunn decided that there were already too many characters, and Warlock is one of the main characters in Volume 3.
Makes sense.
Yeah. So this was the song I was talking about earlier. This is Guardians Inferno by the Sneepers featuring David Hasselhoff. And there's actually a YouTube video on Marvel's YouTube channel that is the music video to this song. And if you have time, I suggest you look it up and watch it because it is hilariously funny.
Okay.
We got a whole bunch of different characters being featured here. Gamora, Star-Lord. Matthew McConaughey was originally offered a role in the film, but he turned it down to play Walter Paddock in The Dark Tower. And prior to his death on January 10th of 2016, James Gunn and Kevin Feige discussed the possibility of having David Bowie make a cameo in the film. So that's Peter's grandpa. You can see him dancing in the corner. Yeah. Rocket. Yondu. We'll get another dancing cameo here in a bit, too, at the end. More I Am Groot logos. So there's Jeff Goldblum is the Grandmaster, who he plays the Grandmaster 2 movies after this in Thor Ragnarok.
Right, yeah.
So when I saw this in theaters, I remembered seeing him. I was like, is that the Grandmaster? I looked it up afterwards. I was like, I was right. It's the Grandmaster. They say Zardu Hasselfrau in the song. James Gunn said that the entire Guardians team learned Groot speak in between the end of the movie and that scene where Groot's a teenager. Pac-Man. I am Groot. So it says no raccoons or tree creatures were harmed during the making of this feature. The same cannot be said for the handlers of said raccoons and tree creatures. David Hasselhoff. So because of Stan Lee's advanced age, this was one of 4 cameos that was shot in one day. So James Gunn filmed this one. He filmed the one for Doctor Strange, the one for Spider-Man: Homecoming, and the one for Thor: Ragnarok.
Makes sense.
Yeah. So basically, Kevin Feige and James Gunn confirmed after the movie came out that Stan Lee plays the same character in all of the Marvel movies. He's called the Watcher Informant. So it was based off of people had theories that Stan Lee was actually the Watcher from the Marvel comics, who's Uatu, but they made him an informant instead of the actual Watcher so that they could use the actual Watcher later.
Makes sense.
One more trivia piece about these dubbing credits is the Turkish dubbing credits of the film on Disney Plus are the only ones to be stylized along with the rest of the credits. When the Turkish dubbing credits were added in July of 2022. I mentioned that specifically because I didn't get this bit of trivia from anywhere. I watched Guardians 2 in July of 2022, and I noticed that Turkish dubbing credits were stylized along with the rest of the film.
That's so impressive.
Yeah.
Bebe Groot.
Yeah. But yeah. So that brings us to the end of Guardians 2. I really enjoyed the film. It was a lot more about family, more emotional. Connects us with a lot of the Guardians, and next time we'll see Rocket's backstory, and it'll focus more on the Guardians as a family, like one cohesive family, instead of like the first one was about Peter's mom, second one was about his dad, third one will be about his newfound family and the family that Peter has with the rest of the Guardians.
Very exciting.
Yeah. In between this movie and the Turkish dubbing credits, in between this movie and the next movie, they're gonna go through another ship, which I just wanted to mention because it's not actually in any of the Guardians movies. But since the Milano was destroyed in this movie, they get another ship called the Benatar, which is named after the singer Pat Benatar.
I was about to say Pat Benatar,
Yep, Pat Benatar. And then they'll have a third ship in Volume 3, which we'll talk about when we watch that. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed this audio